Well, if your 2022 New Year's resolution included no drama, I hope you're not in HR or an in-house counsel, because you know it's been a drama-filled year already for private employers of 100 more employees who are trying to figure out what on earth is going on with the vaccine or testing mandate. So to recap, starting yesterday, January 10th, Monday, the private employers had to start enforcing phase 1 of the requirements. I'll go through that in a second. Well, the Supreme Court heard the arguments on Friday about whether to reinstitute the stay that would keep the emergency rule from going forward or to allow the emergency rule to roll out. A lot of us expected that there would at least be an administrative stay so that OSHA would not enforce while the Supreme Court decided what to do. That didn't happen. We don't have a really great firm deadline on when that could happen. There'll be more Supreme Court orders issued Thursday, but it could be before then, after then, who knows. So until then, employers need to ensure that they are complying. Again, there are 4 requirements in phase 1. So that's issuing a policy. If you haven't done that, I have some help on communication below. 2, requiring masks for any employees that are not fully vaccinated. Again, vaccinated means 1 shot of J&J or 2 shots Pfizer and Moderna. The rule has not caught up to boosters yet. So any that are not have to be wearing compliant face coverings with pretty limited exceptions. It can be any time they're in the workplace around others, at client meetings, events, anything like that. That needs to occur. 3rd, you need to be getting those vaccination records. That can occur in a number of ways, including through your payroll provider. I know a lot of payroll providers are offering that as an add-on supplement from ADP and others like that. Last is offering paid time off. So any employee that is not fully vaccinated gets up to 4 hours per shot. So again, that's 2 times if they haven't received any Pfizer or Moderna, 1 for J&J, and then a period of time to recover. That period of time can be taken from their PTO bank. If they don't have PTO, per the OSHA rule, they have to get it. So what to do? A lot of employers have been kicking and screaming, not wanting to do anything. Best practice is to go ahead, and if you're a covered employer, at least issuing the policies, starting those, because the OSHA enforcement can be very costly, up to $14,000 on average per violation. Now, is OSHA going to start enforcing it? Consensus, we don't know. OSHA has the same staffing challenges every employer practically in America has seen. But if you have a policy but you don't know how to roll that out, and you want to make clear that this is a requirement, below I've linked in the comments a blog where I put sample language you can send to employees that makes clear this is a requirement, could be subject to adjustment by the Supreme Court, but something that can at least help provide cover language as you send out those communications. So please stay tuned. There's lots of drama. If you're in Iowa, you may have seen, per below, I'll add in the map here, a number of states are called what's called state plan under OSHA. That means that OSHA has certified that state has a plan that's at least as protective as the federal. So that state can kind of make their own decisions. Well, Iowa is one of those such states. Iowa's announced that they've looked at it and they're not going to enforce the ETS. Well, we can all expect that the federal OSHA probably is going to decide that that does not meet the standard that a state plan be as protective as the federal plan. So in practical terms, that means we could foresee the federal OSHA going to decertify Iowa's state plan. Again, whether that happens is going to take time and resources, but it again presents a lot of questions for Iowa employers in any other state plan where those state plans have been approved by OSHA. So the drama never ends with this. So again, if your New Year's resolution was no drama in 2022, at least I can say there's always 2023.